But let's be for real though, this hairstyle. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you guys my hair care routine for my locks. This usually takes about 2 days or so, just because I like washing my hair one day and then letting it air dry and then doing it the next day. I try not to add heat to my hair so it could be as healthy as possible. This is kind of like my routine for me to do maybe every month and a half or so, because what I like to do is do my hair once a month, and when I take it out I like to let it just breathe, not add any tension for a certain amount of time, so my scalp gets a chance to just relax, you know. Right now I'm using this scalp massager. I pretty much like using this for everything. Like right now I'm using it to just massage my scalp so the tension is gone. I like to use it when I add oils into my hair just to massage that in. It opens my hair follicles. If you don't have one of these, definitely recommend it. It is my go-to for my hair. After I do this, I typically just wash and condition my hair and then I let it air dry. Just like I said, I don't like adding heat to my hair at all. I don't know what style I'm gonna do just yet. I'll see what comes to mind. But enough talking and let's get to doing. When I'm washing my hair, I like to do at least 3 washes just to make sure I get all dirt and leftover residue from any product buildup out. And I use 2 different shampoos. I especially love the argan oil one specifically for locks. Then I like to go in with my scalp massager just to really scrub my roots. And when I get a good lather on my scalp, then I take that down to the rest of my locks before rinsing everything out. And I don't know why a lot of people skip conditioning their locks, but I definitely recommend this step to really help detangle the roots that have grown. And what I like to do is add the conditioner in from the roots down and use a plastic bag to really seal in the moisture for about 5 minutes before rinsing everything out. All right, you guys, my hair is now finished washing. It's really wet right now because my boyfriend is the one that usually wrings it out for me, but he's not here right now, so I'm just using a towel to dry it as much as I can. This is what the fresh scalp looks like. I have a lot of new growth, like now all I gotta do is let my hair air dry. What I usually do in the summer is go out for a walk and let nature dry it, but since it's kind of cold outside, what I'm gonna do is just stay in the house and let it air dry that way. But before I do that, I'm gonna use my rose water refreshing spray. This is basically aloe vera and rose water together that I made for my business that I use on my hair and my face. It just adds a little bit of moisture to my roots because I have very dry scalp, and aloe vera really does help add some moisture into my hair along with the rose water. And not only that, it smells amazing. It smells just like roses. So if you want to check that out, I'll make sure to link that for you below. But I just spray it all over my roots because that's the driest part of my hair. And then I use my little scalp massager to really get it into my hair follicles. My hair feels so fresh right now. It's amazing. I love a fresh wash. All that dirt, lint, and all the product is gone and out of my hair. It smells so good. All right, so now I'm just gonna wait and let my hair air dry. And hopefully by tomorrow, I already have a hairstyle to do with my locks. I'll show you how I do my 2-strand twist and the hairstyle itself. So. All right, y'all, this is 3 days later. I haven't had a chance to do my hair because things just kept piling on top of me. And so I just put my hair away for a few days, but this is what it's looking like, completely dry. My roots have grown quite a lot. And today I'm gonna be doing it and I'm gonna show you guys my process. I think I decided on a hairstyle. We'll see what that looks like when I get to the front, because it's only gonna be the front that's gonna be like the style. The back is just gonna be 2-strand twists. I'll show you guys the process for everything and what I'm using all throughout. It's gonna take me about 3 to 4 hours. You can see that I have a lot of hair, so let's get to it. To start doing my hair, I section it out to make it easier on myself. What I usually do is 2 parts in the front and 2 parts in the back. This is especially helpful for the style I'm gonna be doing up front, which is flat twists, because I'll know exactly how many locks go in each row. And in this case, I needed 4 per row to make it an even number. I'll explain why this is important when I get to that part. When I'm done sectioning, I spray my hair one more time with the rose water to add some moisture back in my roots so it's not completely dry, because then some strands are gonna break and cause unnecessary damage to my hair. I'm using this gel and I honestly don't think this has the best hold. I just really love the smell and it's no white residue. I also have these hair clips that I'll be using to hold my locks in place, and of course regular black rubber bands from the beauty supply store. So for every row that I'm doing, I spray it with the rose water first to prevent damage. Then I take about a dime of the gel, rub it into the locks, and start rolling. I make sure to grab all the hairs that belong to the lock I'm retwisting, and this is very important. I retwist in a clockwise direction, so basically my hair is going to the right when I'm retwisting it. Then I use the clip to hold that in place until I'm done with the second lock for that 2-strand twist. Again, I'm rolling it to the right. And when I'm done with both locks, I take one and put it over the other lock. It doesn't really matter which one goes on top, but you have to make sure that you're continuing that twisting motion that you were doing before as you bring them together. This is going to make sure you have no stray hairs going all over the place, so then your 2 strands will look a little bit neater. And I'm also bringing them together in the opposite direction, like a rope or a crisscross type of motion. When I'm done, I fold the end of my hair onto itself and use a rubber band at the end of the 2-strand twist to secure them together. It ends up looking like a little ball at the end, and this is what the twist look like at the base. So for the front of my head, I use edge control instead of the other gel because I want it to be a little bit neater, but I do the same motion as before, and I only did one set of 2-strand twists for both of my lower sides right above my ears, just because I didn't have 4 locks in the first row to make my flat twists. And now on to the flat twist. I use rows of 4 locks at a time, and since these were gonna go towards the back of my head, what I did was hold each retwisted lock towards the back of my head and took the next lock from under the previous one and twisted them together going backwards as opposed to straight down like I did with the 2 strands. I twisted the first 2 together a few times, then I added in the next lock again, passing from under and over what I just retwisted. I do the same thing and twist those 3 together, then add in the last lock, and then I twist that a few times, then use a rubber band to hold everything together at the root. To secure it a little bit more, I pull the locks apart so the rubber band can slide to the very base where I fed the last lock into the flat twist. And this is where having 4 locks in a row comes in handy, because now I can easily twist the hanging locks together 2 at a time to keep that row looking neat and having 2 strands basically all across my head. Alright guys, that is it for the hair. I am absolutely loving this. It is super cute. I did flat twist up front and then did 2-strand twists in the back. And yeah, I am absolutely loving this. This is so cute. I am super happy with the results. This took absolutely too long to do, mostly because I was recording the video at the same time. But I'm gonna oil my hair now, and I'm gonna use my black castor oil, aka Haitian magic oil, aka L'huile masqueti. This is the purest form ever that black castor oil comes in, super thick. And what I'm gonna do is pretty much just rub it in. I'm also gonna spray using this. I think this is like the best smelling oil ever. It smells like a sweet, lemony, lime scent. I don't know how to explain it. It smells perfect, and it keeps my hair smelling so good on top of the rose water that I sprayed on. Haitian black castor oil is very strong, so I like to just go in with this just so that the smell of the black castor oil can be covered. I don't use too much of this either, just a few sprays here and there. I don't want my hair to get clogged with all the oils that I'm using. Now my hair is gonna be smelling so good, but let's be for real though, this hairstyle. Who is she? This is the back. Side view. Other side. And then the front. Can you tell I'm feeling myself? But for real, this is absolutely amazing. I am so happy I did this. It's probably gonna last me a month and a half. If you made it this far in this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more hairstyles. If you have anything you recommend for me to do and you want to see that, make sure to drop it in the comments below or tag me on something on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. If you don't already follow me, what you doing?